back to Prolific Group Podcast. I am Lawrence Allen.
I'm Aja Huff.
Destin Prejean.
Amari Breakstraw.
Erica Cummings.
And welcome back. So guys, today's episode is going to be on the Zodiac signs. Of course, you know, we all got our own individual Zodiac signs. It's a great thing because we all got 5 different months this time. Because we got a couple people in our group that do have multiple, same birthday signs. So this time is really a good one. Amari, do you believe in the Zodiac signs?
Absolutely not. I think it's just all a bunch of general nonsense. And, you know, people agree with things that they are accustomed to. So they say general things like, oh, you shop and look for the finest things. Of course I do that. I don't want subpar groceries.
What is your zodiac sign, by the way?
I'm a Cancer.
Okay. Erica, do you believe in Zodiac signs?
Kinda. I'll say that. Kinda. And I'm a Capricorn, by the way. What's so funny?
I'm a Capricorn, by the way.
Yeah.
The question's gonna come.
I know.
It was about the way.
Destin, what about you, brother?
Absolutely not, man. I heard enough about zodiac signs where people automatically judge you off that stupid shit. And just for all those viewers out there, I'm a Gemini, so I expect to hear the bullshit you gotta say in the comments. So, I hear enough about zodiac signs and people just judge you off this, that alone. So, yeah, no, I don't believe in it.
Man, what did y'all do though?
The super gremlin.
Oh, wow. That's offensive. My name is Aja. Ignore this peasant of a leprechaun. I feel like when it comes to zodiac signs, I feel like I think it varies from person to person. For me, I feel like it's a little bit, but I have seen people take it overboard by if they hear somebody's zodiac sign, they automatically project what they went through with a person that had that zodiac sign. But personally for me, I think everybody can be a shitty person. Oh, also I'm an Aquarius.
That
And
makes perfect sense.
I know y'all gonna talk shit in the comments. Fuck y'all and keep your opinions to yourself. But
Don't include me in their bullshit, okay? I'm good.
You're very prepared to be demonetized.
Aquarius.
Cancer. Anyway.
so what about you, Lawrence?
Of course, I'm the most hated out of it. Second hated out of everybody. I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh damn.
Right.
Like I said, you ain't more hated than me, nigga.
Right. I'm saying, I'm
I
saying.
don't think you're a Sagittarius being that hated. It's for me, it's Gemini and I think Aries and Scorpio.
Hey
That's what I
man,
heard.
my damn news feed, they be on y'all ass, boy. Aries, Gemini, I ain't know, third is definitely the Sag. They be on your ass. They be
Gemini
on,
at the top, always everybody.
yeah, Gemini at the top. They be on your ass too, my boy.
Yeah.
It feels great to be a
But
Cancer.
nah, I
I
don't-
ain't caught up in y'all bullshit.
But nah, I don't believe. I don't. Me personally, I don't believe in it. Amari, brother. But personally, nah, I don't believe in it. But I do understand everybody's viewpoints. But I don't believe in it because at the end of the day, they say sometimes you are your sign. But then I'm like, but me, I act nothing like my sign. I act more like, I think the rising moon and setting, whatever that is. I do believe in those because I do act just like that. But as far as the actual sign, nothing like that.
I mean, at least you ain't never been called evil, my nigga.
They really saying that.
I mean, shit. Can you imagine coming into a goddamn conversation, the motherfucker to look at you and say, you evil because you a Gemini. Like, man, what the fuck? You like, I ain't even said 2 words and you already call me evil?
Right.
I'm like, I'll show your ass evil, bitch. I mean, but
You're not pleading your case, my nigga. You do look like you might.
I don't know, bro, because I can't say yay or no to, because I know some Geminis, like, he's probably the coolest Gemini I've ever met. But then I met some Geminis, I'm like, bro,
Bro, my nigga,
You can kick rocks and kiss Satan's ass cheeks.
But I'm saying, like, it's like, a lot of times,
That's what I said. It depends on the person.
a lot of times people make this little perception of you based on your zodiac sign. And a lot of times, this is why I kind of characterize it as prejudice, because you judge somebody before you even know them. If all I got to tell you is that I'm a Gemini, and you automatically create this perception of me, who's really at fault here, you or me?
The person making the judgments.
So, like, do you guys feel that zodiac signs have become a new modern form of prejudice, or do you feel that people are really overly zealous about this whole thing?
I definitely think they're overzealous about the entire situation, of course. Really, I just think it was a means of having fun as a social media trend, but people took it farther. People who were actually into the supernatural aspect and spiritual connections and readings involving astrology, they were able to take the reins due to social media influence when it became a trend. And now everybody has fell victim to the fact of their form of hypnosis. It's become a part of their subconscious, and now everybody talking about some damn Zodiac, bro. I can say, oh, okay, you give me Aries vibes, and because of, you know what I'm saying, you put your left shoe on first. Like, that's complete and utter bullshit. Like, you see, like, people say stuff like that.
I get tired of going on social media, and they always have something to say about a person based on their zodiac sign. And I remember running into somebody that like said something about the zodiac sign, saying, "Well, I heard Gemini's are two-faced." I'm like, well, or I heard Gemini's are evil. And I'm like, well, you know me a little. You kind of know me. Like you feel like I characterize those things. Well, I don't really know you like that. I'm like, me and you don't talk for about 2 months. And you talk about you don't know me now because you found out my zodiac sign. I'm like, you realize how stupid this thing gonna sound? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand when it comes down to zodiac sign why people take it so seriously and blow it out of proportion.
I'm starting to think it's drugs, bro.
And to our viewers out there, don't do drugs.
And then mushrooms tearing your ass up.
Unless it's weed.
That ain't no drug.
Dude, never mind, I ain't gonna go into it.
Right.
Not even going into it.
Don't go into it, man. Let them have it.
Not even walking through that gateway for you today. After that.
The twists are too tight.
Right. So, Erica, let me ask you a question on the zodiac signs. When we discuss the zodiac sign, of course, there's 12 of them, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Out of those 12, where would you personally rank your top 3?
I've never thought about that, but so give me a second.
Like, that you dated or you know in personalities?
Top for sure. Number 1, probably a Gemini. My mother is Gemini. Was a Gemini. My sister's a Gemini. Leo and Pisces.
There is a guy.
Asia? Just off your interactions with people that you dealt with, like, what would your top 3 zodiac signs be?
From like, is it like top 3 best, top 3
best.
worst?
Top 3 best. Well, we always know the worst. We all know the worst.
We're waiting.
God damn.
Well, shit. Honestly, I might have to make it like 5.
I only care about one. I only care about one.
No crying.
Don't be mad at me when it cut my leg.
Hold on, it's like, I would say overall it would be for me, I gotta think about it. For me it's
Damn.
for me it's Gemini. Stop. For me it's Gemini and then Capricorn Capricorn because I made two of my sororities sisters are Capricorn, and then my sister is a Leo. My mom's a Sagittarius, and my dad is a Taurus. That's about it. It's like Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. So that's about my
Hey, I told my boy 3 seconds before you started. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, sound good, right?
Yep, sound right to it, my boy.
That's hilarious, bro. That's funny.
Lawrence, how about you, man?
Oh my god, I asked a question. I gotta answer it.
Exactly. Backfire, my niggas.
Background.
And no capping answers.
You know you be capping a
What
lot.
is a Kappa answer?
Kappa was used intertextually for the word.
Okay, I'm definitely
Yeah,
gonna
we
lock
can.
jokes now. My top 3, I probably had to say, not in order, but probably Leo, definitely a Cancer, and Sagittarius.
Dang,
I didn't include my own
he's
time.
number 3 on that list. He's the last one he don't want to date. That's crazy.
No, because I've dated a couple Sagittarius and they've been really cool. It's the dude that be, for me, like, if I have a friend that's in that same, we never stay friends long. Because we have the same thought process and attitude. I don't deal with that attitude.
So let's kind of break this whole thing down.
You had to say your top 3.
Right.
I don't need a damn top 3. I don't believe in this shit.
I mean, you got friends.
literally.
You got friends whose birthdays go around that time.
Everybody else had to get that shit.
You can base it off of their personality.
I'm saying that I'm not gonna sit here and say that I have my type is based on the zodiac sign.
No, it ain't zodiac sign. I don't care.
I have no I know Geminis, I know Cancers, I know Leos. I make friends with anybody. I can gel with anybody, regardless of the zodiac sign. So I don't really believe in that shit. So I can't really give you a top 3 or even a top 5. Because half the time I don't remember that shit. I don't really give a fuck.
I barely remember their birthdays.
Smart nigga, tell me about it. I was just about to say that.
So
Sorry, man. I barely remember my own daughter's birthday.
I can't give you a top 5. I really can't.
I'm so
I really can't give you a
secretive.
top 5. That shit seems stupid to me. Like you gotta even think about. Eric said it best. I ain't never really thought about that. Because
I know exactly what I said.
let's be real. When you deal with a bad relationship, the first thing you're gonna think about is their zodiac sign. That but this relationship didn't work out because he was a Aquarius or he was a Gemini.
That was my mindset when I was in my early 20s and like teenager.
That sounds
For real.
that sounds dumb as hell.
I was dumb as a teenager in my early 20s.
But that's only. But to be honest, it's the only time that really people use the zodiac signs as their excuse to run away from relationships or friendships. Because to be honest, if you want to say it, me and him should never been friends if you want to base out of zodiac signs. But I think for me, zodiac signs, like we all said, we don't believe in. I just think they're an excuse mechanism for people to get out of relationships, friendships, whatever it is, so they use that as their excuse. I don't care. You could be
Hell, nigga, if you want to jump off the boat, jump off the damn boat.
right. You can be whatever sign.
I
You
will
don't
add
care.
this though because so I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts and they were talking about like all the serial killers and like their zodiac signs. And I don't remember what the second one was, but the top one was Gemini. Like majority of the serial killers was Gemini.
I ain't gonna lie, when I heard it, it's kind of fucked up. I'm kind of throwing
I forgot
myself.
what that one. I want to look into the secret.
I go ahead and say this. Give me your best shot. I will respond.
Wait,
But I love Geminis though. So.
could we use this opportunity to look up what zodiac sign is like in the highest capacity of serial killer?
They use Gemini.
Okay.
I know the top one Gemini was the second one. I can't remember.
First of all, I sincerely got that because I know a lot of the killers out there, their zodiac sign was not Gemini.
It was I saw like a little
Jeffrey
list.
Dahmer was not a Gemini.
Yeah, that's why I said he's the second one. It was like it was two. I can't remember what the other one was, but I know majority. I was looking at the list. They broke it down.
I don't want to do this shit no more.
What happened?
I don't want to do this shit no more.
He was the second
I
one.
don't want to do this shit no more.
God damn. Oh.
Don't like that. Don't like that cancer.
Damn.
I really do feel like it was cancer though. I really feel like it was.
Nah, cause see, this is the thing. I knew what the fuck I was getting into. Cause a buddy at work came at me and told me this shit beforehand, and
Nah, bro, fuck that.
Read the text.
damn.
Show us what you got.
All right.
Show us what you got.
All right.
Jeffrey Dahmer's a Gemini. His birthday May 21st. He on the cusp, so he a Taurus or Gemini, but his birthday May 21st.
Oh,
Or he's a Gemini.
yeah. So don't talk shit. You dead already. Okay. But anyway, most common signs: Scorpio and Sagittarius.
What was
and
that?
Pisces
What was that?
had
For
46.
those that didn't hear him, he said Cancer, which is his zodiac sign.
Man, we don't be killing nobody because we don't give a fuck about shit most of the time. But
I'm sorry, how many people, what is the most common illness that black people face?
Bullshit.
She is salt.
I'm
High
sorry, what's the
blood
most
pressure.
common what's the most common illness that black people face?
Okay.
Bullshit.
Okay, so most common signs: Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius,
Oh yeah. Cancer.
Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Gemini, and Taurus. The deadliest signs: Capricorns. Despite having number 7 most killers, killed the most with 813 victims, an average of 19 per killer.
What?
Taurus killed the fewest at 204. Deadliest element: the water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Alright, you fucking me up. Accounted for the highest number of killers and victims.
Sagittarius on there is too.
28% killers and 27% of victims.
Man, this topic's some bullshit, man.
Right.
It was but when I saw it was because I think Ted Bundy's a Sagittarius. It's Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces.
He definitely.
And I'm gonna just end it right here. Each sign's top killer. Yeah, we fucked up, Cancers. We fucked up. He had 61. Everybody else is below that. But at the end of the day, I don't believe in this shit. So I'm gonna end it right there.
Thank you for your service.
Man. See, this is why nobody fuck with Geminis anyway, man. Fuck Gemini. We're gonna rub that shit in.
So apparently you don't became part of the problem.
No, nigga,
So
we not even.
bro,
We
what y'all
low key,
have
bro.
read?
We low key. We don't even be involved in this.
So what y'all have read has definitely explained why we all agree. We don't believe in the zodiac sign.
Yeah, exactly. But that shit's a bunch of bullshit.
But you know, what age groups? Let me ask you a real question. Maybe this is my personal opinion. What age group do you really feel like they use this as their protection?
Bro, that shit is literally sporadic. It's all over the place. I'm in an astrology group. I'm telling you, it's men and women in their 40s, like, and beyond. And people our age doing this shit.
Better yet, which race? Which race do it the most?
Black.
No.
It's easy to say black. It is easy to say.
Well, I can't say black people specifically because I'm just in one group, so I don't know. But with the demographic of the Facebook group that I'm in, it's mostly white people and Hispanics doing it. Now, niggas are involved. It's called astrology tea.
I definitely don't want to be involved now. You said T. All of it is a shade on 100%.
Hey, look, bro. All I do for the most part, the few times they say shit about cancers, I come in and be like, hey, keep us out your horse shit. We not involved.
Probably not.
It's too easy, man.
But I was doing research on Capricorns, and a lot of this stuff do not describe me. I'm like, who they describing? Because it ain't me. Because it said one thing said like Capricorns, they don't fall in love very easily. That's a lie for me. I know that. And it says that they're very cynical. That's not me. And it was something else. I'm like, this don't sound like me at all. Like, I don't know.
I think people are really too quick to make assumptions based on zodiac sign. Like, why don't people really try to get to know somebody? Why they so hell bent on this saying that if you're this zodiac sign, this is who you are, rather than really getting to know that person? I feel like maybe we should stop living life by assumptions and perceptions, and really try to take the more, strategic approach and really try to get to know somebody. They more, or rather than say strategic, hands-on. When do we stop, trying to jump to conclusions? When do we start living life based off assumptions and really try to live life to really what it was supposed to be lived by the fullest?
I think it's just based off of convenience. Zodiac signs make it convenient based off of what they hear and stuff that's on the internet about people's characteristics. So I mean, and looking at the research about mine, it's I think it just makes it a whole lot easier and simpler. Like, people ain't gotta put in that much work. You tell me that you're a Gemini, I just Google some shit about Gemini or remember some shit that I heard about Geminis, and basically I can, in my terms, nip shit in the bud, figure you out, and move accordingly with you based off of what I done heard and read.
I mean, just because things are convenient doesn't mean it's right,
Of course.
I'm gonna say you're missing out on getting to know somebody if you judge them based off of their zodiac sign. Because if I go based off of what people said about Geminis, I would stay away from Geminis. But like, I use my mother as an example. My mom was like the best person in the world. Like, she was so kind, so sweet. I'm like, she does not, like, if you hear about Gemini, I'm like, that's not my mom at all. So it's just like, you could really be missing out on a good person just because you're like, oh, you a Leo? Oh yeah, so I'm not fucking with you. Like,
It's a conversation starter. That's basically what it is.
What started off as a conversation started turning into a judgment.
That's what I'm saying. It's a conversation starter because a lot of people don't know how to have conversations. So the easiest way to go into a conversation would have to be the zodiac signs, because they don't know how to say, hey, how you doing? Hi, my name is.
And you know what they always say, man? Oh, what's your zodiac sign? I'm a Leo. Well, I heard about you.
Right, bro. Right.
I heard about you.
Bro, Leos are so, like, I'd be like, here we go.
But that's why I said, like, when somebody asks you, what's your sign?
OMG, you're shit. But I heard about you. I can't.
Leo, stay away from me, but.
This is what I
hear
say.
niggas say Gemini, they be like, ooh.
Right.
I be like, oh,
Right.
here we go.
See, and when somebody says, oh, when they ask you, what's your sign? I say, sadly, I'm a Sag. They be like, why? Because I know all the shit you gonna say. Like, I'm used to it.
But not the sadly, like.
Yeah, it's
Be
sad.
proud.
No, it's sadly because you're gonna use it. Either you're gonna use it in a negative form up front, or you're gonna say, I love the Sag to try and change it because you already know I knew you gonna come in.
But it's like it's really so fucking sad because
that's why I say
you miss out because you can jail with somebody. You never know what somebody can bring to the table. You never know what somebody can do for you, regardless of the zodiac sign. That's why I say I don't believe in that shit, because you jail with who you jail with, and it's not because of their zodiac sign.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Some people just need something to believe in order for their life to make sense. The fact that you want to sit here and judge somebody off their zodiac sign is based on your own insecurity to really understand yourself. And the fact that you feel like because you cling to this zodiac sign, this is who I am. Because I'm a Gemini, I have to be two-faced, I have to be evil, I have to be all these things that people describe me to be. That sounds dumb as hell. No fate is written. You decide your own fate. You walk by your own path. You walk to the beat of your own drum. Not by the drum that everybody makes. You are who you are, not what people make you out to be.
Right.
The fact that people over here want to make these assumptions about you is their own insecurity. You don't really know yourself, so rather than knowing yourself, you want to judge somebody else.
My thing is, I don't believe it for the simple fact of the yester generation didn't do that shit. None of us would be alive today if people in yesteryears would focus on that bullshit. We would not be alive right now.
For real.
I mean, who even came up with the whole idea of zodiac signs, bro? Who started that shit?
I'm telling you, bro, I seen that shit on Facebook and that shit just spread like
That's why I say I
wildfire.
feel like there's some type of truth to it. To like I haven't really looked into astrology too much to really understand it. But I mean, like, there's something obviously behind it. I hear everybody talk about,
somewhere.
oh, the moon is in this and like different things like that. So I'm like, Mercury retrograde.
Mercury retrograde. Nigga, that be killing that shit, bro.
It's interesting. It's interesting, but like
I ain't
that's
gonna
all
lie.
it is. It's like it's just a topic. That don't mean it's who you are.
I ain't gonna lie though. When they say that Mercury and retrograde shit, it be all kinds of bullshit happening across the goddamn world.
No, seriously.
Gas prices be going up, milk number with the goddamn $7 a gallon. Nigga, eggs almost $6-7. I be like, shit, nigga, when we going to Venus or some shit? Cause goddamn Mercury ain't working, goddamn. We gotta do something else.
I say that some people need to cling to whatever truth that they choose to describe as their reality, and sometimes following a belief that zodiac signs define a person is sometimes a truth that they have to accept in order for life to make sense to them. This is why I kind of go back to the whole idea that you're insecure. You're ignorant to certain beliefs. So if you gotta sit here and look at a person and then automatically think that, oh, because they're this or they're that, or even take a step beyond and say that because they're black, they have this characteristic, they have these personalities, they have these traits, that I can't really fuck with them because of that. Don't you think that kind of speaks to your own insecurity? Or your own disbelief, or your own idea of what is based off an assumption, not a fact?
I just think it boils down to assumption. But as far as the whole concept of insecurity goes, I'm not really a psychoanalyst. I don't divulge in people's mental instabilities or stabilities or emotional states, so I don't really know nothing about that.
Me personally, I just believe what you bring to the table is what you bring to the table. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't judge somebody off of a zodiac sign, you can't judge somebody off of the way they open the door, none of that. We should just let the table speak for itself. Like, at this point, I think relationships and everybody's friendships, or all kinds of relationships, let me just say, are all being taken off the table and nobody's able to see what's really on the table. And I'm taking the table analogy from you because you're just saying like what you bring to the table, because it is. At the end of the day, when we put the table together and what we put on the table is all that we got. What out of your 52 cards in the deck? It's 52. Out of all 52 cards, this is what I got. Now I need to see your 52 cards. And if we can match, perfect. If we can't,
just because you in that deck does not mean you a spade.
right?
Keep it a buck. If I ain't got a spade, nigga, we playing 52 pickup till we get one.
Person's zodiac sign does not really matter to me. It's just like you said, it's how the person is, their personality traits, like how you treat me. Like those are the things that matter. I'm not gonna go in. I don't even really ask people what's your zodiac sign. Like I don't care. Like your zodiac sign is what I care about. You as a person, like who are you aside from your zodiac sign? Like it doesn't really matter.
Because when you think about zodiac signs doesn't really appeal to the human nature, like to the laws of attraction. If you want to base things off the laws of attraction, you're attracted to what you're attracted to. Mm-hmm. So the first thing that's going to capture you when you look at somebody is the physical, then it's the mental, but the last thing that's going to capture you is their zodiac sign. Because originally you were drawn to them for a reason, and it wasn't their zodiac sign because you're not going to know that off rip. So if you sit here and look at somebody that you're attracted to, and automatically you're just unattracted to them because of the zodiac sign, it just sounds kind of ridiculous. So it's kind of stupid that people would take it this far that it becomes, somewhat to an act of prejudice, an act of hate, where people will sit here and call you evil. Like I never understood that. Like that shit just started happening to me like in 2020. People just started saying, "Yeah, I heard that Gemini's are evil." I'm like, the fuck you heard that from? Like, who you heard that from? I said, who the fuck you heard that's evil?
Everybody's evil. Like it don't matter what your sign is. Everybody, like if you're evil, you're evil. It has nothing to do with what sign you are. Like
that's all I'm saying.
It does not matter. Like everybody has their little ways and like things about them that has absolutely nothing to do with their zodiac sign.
Good. I'm glad we can come to terms and agree with that, because that shit that we read earlier, I did not agree with it at all.
I don't know either Gemini. People say that. I really don't know anybody that's a Gemini that's evil. But people, like, I mean, that's like a wide known thing.
I think it's because like we talked about in our last, I think it was our last podcast or episode before that, we talked about it. People use those as those relationship problems, like running from their true relationship issues. Like, you didn't trust him, so now you feel two-faced because he's a Gemini, or you feel like that person was emotional, or for whatever their reason their sign was. And you just equate it to that sign when it's not that, it's that person.
It's the person, exactly.
Because I can't go off of every person I date with their signs, because then that means I would never date anybody because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But in my personal opinion, I just feel like I can't go off of those anymore. Like, that's why I don't believe in those signs. I don't even believe in them. The only thing I read about that might be resembling true is their horoscopes. Now, that I do kind of, like, if it's your season for this, or hey, it's your time to make, to separate from others and really focus on self. And I might be like, you know what, that's crazy. I have been going through a lot. I might need to just focus on self for a little bit. Now, that part I do understand. But outside of like talking on the relationship side, I would say just find a person you with.
Exactly. I've been like 2 Libras back to back and 2 completely different personalities. So I can't say like, oh, Libras, all Libras, this. No, because they had 2 completely different personalities. Like, you can't, like, I don't know, you can't really base it off of like their zodiac sign, because one person's gonna act a certain way and the other person's gonna act a certain way just based off of who they are as a person.
That's a fact. Ma'am, I ain't heard your voice in the last 10 minutes. I didn't hear from you.
It's like I said earlier, and I stand by it. I feel like to me, I feel like it's projection.
Mm-hmm.
Because when people go through things with a certain person and then they meet another person that has that same sign, it's like they automatically, like I said earlier, assume that this person is going to be that type of way, but you don't know this person. Because it's like when conversations be brought up about, oh, what's your zodiac sign? And then you answer and they say, oh, I heard y'all are evil, but I don't know you, but I heard that y'all are evil. It's like, what's the point in making that comment? Because it's like, it's more so that you're projecting, and then now it's like, since this person is that, I don't need to fuck with them because of, based off of my experience. Not invalidating people's experiences. It's fucked up that you go through that. But what I'm saying is, just because you go through that doesn't mean that you gotta project that onto other people, because you're basically blocking your own blessings and meeting people that can actually change something and change your thought process towards other people. But that's my take on it.
Self-sabotage.
And at the end, as I stated, I feel like anybody can be a shitty person. I feel like doesn't matter what race, gender, whatever, anybody can be a shitty person. It's just how you deal with that person.
Alright, thank you guys. Sorry guys, we had a brief intermission, had something pop up. But we're back. We're just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So we've all really known that we're all on the same page. That we don't believe in the zodiac signs. So in here we're gonna start from with me. I do not believe that it's the only way to dictate a friendship or any kind of relationship with anybody, but it's best to take your time in getting to know them and let the zodiac sign be your determining factor, but not somebody else's determining factor. Do we agree?
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
Asia?
As I stated before, all human beings can be shitty people. So it's really based off of you getting through your trauma with whoever you have with that person, and to not project onto other people and block your blessings.
And most importantly, know yourself. Know who you are as an individual, and don't let personalities or assumptions dictate who you are. And don't allow your insecurities to create perceptions or assumptions based on another person's zodiac sign or individual traits or whatever you may perceive that person to be. So,
Look, everybody's their own individual. Do your best. Be your best. Relax. Take it day by day. And you're going to succeed. Tell yourself you're going to succeed. Believe you're going to succeed. Be the best person you can be. God bless.
Let your personality, who you are, speak for yourself. Get to know people based off of those things. Don't block your blessing trying to judge somebody based off of what their zodiac sign is. Just give a person a chance based off who they are.
Alright. And that's gonna be all for today. We appreciate you listening to the Prolific Group Podcast. I am Lawrence Allen.
I'm Asia Huff.
Destin Prejean.
Amari Rakestraw.
Erica Cummings.
And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. So, we're gonna do second episode, or we're gonna be doing it?
What's the second episode?
Oh, it did not stop.
Oh my god!